Hello and welcome. If you found this reading, then there is a change that you may be overlooking or resisting. And we're going to take a look at what that change is. Taking a look at what change you need to make happen. What is it that you need to change? Okay, first, I want to take a look at what you aren't seeing. Then we're going to take a look at what needs to change. Okay, so you may be seeing something from a totally different angle, totally different perspective. And you're wondering why things may not be happening as expected. It could be because of the way that you're viewing the situation. Okay, usually when we are kind of tied into something, we don't see it exactly as the most observant person would, because we're in it. We see it as we see it, as we see things, and it's good to have another perspective, an objective opinion. So let's see what you aren't seeing, what change needs to happen, what is blocking the change, what can help, what is possible if I embrace this change. So first of all, we have things that you aren't seeing is a new opportunity, okay, a new beginning, a chance to bring stability and more growth and progress within the material world. It suggests that there is an opportunity for you. There is a resource available to you in a practical sense, and you are overlooking it because your attention is elsewhere. Like I said, when you're in things, we get so involved, we get so busy that, we can't really see beyond our nose. There's opportunities, there's options, and we're just kind of like in this grind, in this like fixated attention or whatever it is on something that is not completely, I have to say, just not serving you as well. And you have options. So what you aren't seeing are those options that are available to you, those opportunities, okay? Another meaning of the Ace of Pentacles is you taking more practical action towards something. So remember, we still have to walk through this arch, okay? The opportunity's there, but we aren't quite in it yet. It's something, it is tangible. We do have to reach for it. We have to grab it. So we have to work towards it. Working towards, a certain, if it is a certain job, then it would be acquiring the skill for that job. Okay, if it is something you need to even create as far as a project, it is acquiring the practical skills to be able to fulfill the work. So recognize the value of learning, of acquiring new skills for the benefits that it'll bring to you in the practical world, in the material world, I should say. The practical skills that will benefit you in the material world. Okay, so needing to possibly build your skills, finding the resources to do so. So it takes it from a place of ideas and dreams into a real, concrete, practical plan. And you may be overlooking that step. Okay, you may be wishing that this could all happen magically, but it only happens through. Well, I first heard choice, the choice to act. Okay, not just expectations alone, but the choice to make things work. Okay, so you got to also work on your expectations. Okay, how based in reality are they? Okay, so you can't go from point A to point Z without taking the proper steps in between. So you have to know that each step is a careful, like each step is a step towards that goal. Okay, it's how you make progress in the material world. It's slow, it takes effort in building. Okay, let's take a look at what needs to change. Wow, that just flipped out. Okay. So we have, that actually came out, the Hierophant, upright. It is learning your ability to sort of follow a program, a structure is what I'm getting. So what needs to change? You need to re-examine your beliefs. We don't see other opportunities because we're simply holding on to some ideas. I'm getting a sort of an immaturity idea about the way things happen here in the material. So you're I'm getting the lack of consistency and effort. So with the Hierophant, really you're sticking with the routine and the structure. These are rules and regulations, and I feel like it's a consistent follow, and it's like a fellowship. If you want to be part of this process, you have to be a functioning, I really am getting the cog in the wheel to help make it function and turn. So it's not just an inspiration, an idea, an immature idea, okay, on a whim. You're going to make it all happen in a day. No, it's it's a continuous action. It's part of a larger structure of different parts and components, and you play a huge part, but you have to work with others. You have to combine ideas. You have to combine different roles and relationships to make this work possible. There goes all my cards. So what needs to change are your habits. Okay, I would say a daily routine, planning, sticking to an agenda and planning it week by week, making room for review, daily review, to evaluate how the plan is working and to make any necessary adjustments. Your belief, your attitude. Okay, both of these cards are not entirely fast moving. They're both, it's a process. Okay, it's a marathon, not a sprint. The Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles could be a slow process of building the skills you need, the new attitude, becoming more of that part of a system. So being able to intuit when you work independent, when you work with a team, when you need to expand your ideas with others, when you need to reflect on your own ideas or command more of your ideas into this. It takes a lot of care and discipline to get things right. So it's building steadily. It's not going to happen overnight. It's like you are being initiated. So it is definitely something you're learning. You're becoming someone else through this process. You're becoming more knowledgeable. You're being able to use that knowledge. That is what's most important. It's not knowledge gone to waste. It's knowledge gone to practical use. And so maybe that's what you have been sort of lacking, is maybe you've acquired knowledge, but you haven't actually put it to use. So this is something of a habit where it's like getting a degree and not, going into that field, not using it. Many people do that, but it takes, like, for instance, me as a screenwriter, it's easy to write the screenplay. What's hard is the networking and pushing it out to get, cut, signed, cut into a movie, a production. That's the hard work, working with, like, literally the system. The people, the producers. So it's about you producing too. It also takes, in this effort, I feel it takes a spiritual practice, because in spirituality, we're believing in that, we're acting on faith. Okay, there's no guarantee that this will even turn out, but we have to use, for any change, any creative endeavor, we must go on faith and believe that, we can. That this can be created, that this will be developed, that this will be produced, that this will be cut. And that is in alignment with your beliefs, okay? Your spiritual beliefs, your faith, okay? Your principles, your faith principles. Oh, what can help and strengthen this opportunity, or strengthen this practical step? What can help? Actually, what else can help? Because you're learning to take ideas into forming, like implementing. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant. They're taking ideas and putting them into the world. So you're taking the ideas. What else can help other than taking the ideas and putting them into the practical world? What else can help? Wow, partnership. I see partnership. Two of Cups. Well, definitely an agreeableness. What I get here is what I've been promoting for a very long time, is taking action in the spirit of harmony. So any sort of, whether it is a material endeavor, business endeavor, through partnership or through mastermind groups, okay? It gives it more energy, more momentum when you partner with like-minded people. Instead of having one battery, you have 10. Okay, you have a lot of power with numbers here. So we see an agreeableness, people working in the spirit of harmony with your ideas. What needs to change is that we're coming into age, I feel, where it's less competitive, me, and more we. We are building this together. We are in this together. We are going to achieve this together, and we will all benefit, every single one of us. In no way is this exploiting one group. In no way is this more advantageous to one group more than the other. There's just a sense of equality. So what's going to help you in any endeavor that you are making here now and within the future is that it is in the spirit of harmony. It is a benefit. Okay, it's healthy. So the growth doesn't happen in isolation. You have support. Also, there's a big deal, like especially in my industry of wanting to get, a screenplay made into a movie. Well, it takes others. You have to know somebody usually, okay? You can't even solicit material unless, you have an agent or a manager. And how do you get an agent or manager? Unless someone connects you, usually for an independent writer. So always be open to the people that you meet anywhere, everywhere, because they can help connect you to this bigger thing, to this, whatever your agenda. The universe sends people to help you along, to connect you to this bigger. There are two people here. They've both been initiated. They also know that it's a group effort. So you meet someone that you feel like it's totally unrelated to your business, your project, or whatever. It may not be. Okay? It may not be all that appears. This person could lead you to that, or it could lead you to the next person, and that person leads you to the next person. What's that degree of separation? There's 6 degrees of separation that any two people are connected by 6 social connections. If person A knows person B knows person C knows the person you're trying to reach, that's 3 degrees of separation. Maybe there's 6 degrees of separation. Now, what is possible if you embrace this change? What is possible if you embrace this change? What is possible if you embrace this change? What is possible? I definitely feel things will be coming into fruition. I have the Ace of Swords reversed. So it's cutting those old beliefs, okay? Cutting out the old beliefs. Also the belief of feeling that this is entirely on your shoulders. Cutting out the belief maybe, oh, I don't have what it takes. Because you do. If you personally don't have it all, and who does, then there are opportunities of people, partnerships coming in that do. So cutting out the belief of lack of support, cutting out the belief of this lack of support. When you work with others, there's going to be a need to cut through confusion of working with others. You're always going to have to re-clarify the goal first. Okay, so don't let it get bogged into you have a specific concrete goal and you start working here with others, and then you lose sight of what that goal is. So you also have to, like I said, continue to review. You may even adapt the goal. It may change over time, but you have to remember always what the end goal is. What else for the outcome? Obviously, your work is on clarifying too. The outcome would be just needing to clarify this practical way of doing things with others. So if where you aren't clear on your thinking, others may be clear. So it could go both ways. You could get muddled in thought with too many ideas, too many opinions, too many agendas working with others. It could throw you off the target. It could also go the other way, where it helps clarify. You help to clarify that, or they help to clarify that that goal and keep you focused as well. So I'll just see what else we have here for the outcome. The possible outcome or direction if you act upon this. Okay, there's something new I see in the cards here. As far as this could be also a relationship type. This could be in a relationship context. You're going to be also meeting people that can definitely advance, your life, make changes, make progress here in the world. You could be meeting a partnership that is matched more based on your ability to survive, about building a life together. Okay, and you would cut out anything else that is not about building the life that you want. Letting go of unrealistic expectations and what a successful partnership would be. So whatever those are, this partner has to be grounded. You have to see it for yourself. It can't be like a fantasy. It's a very practical approach that you have now towards partnership. It's not promises, it's what they literally come with that you can see. Not exactly where they're going and what they will be. It may be where they are going and what they will be, but you want to cut out the happen chance and see what they have going for them and what they can build on. This is about building something. It's about building something new together, but there's resources that they already have. And it's a true compatibility. So, there's someone here that I'm reading for someone here that has a difficulty with facing challenges or problems and gets confused. Okay, so your change would be needing to add more clarity. With the Ace of Swords reversed, I feel someone here has difficulty with challenges in a partnership. Difficulty remaining open to communicating problems and solutions. Okay, so I feel there's someone here watching this reading that may have difficulty in communicating when there are challenges in a partnership. Okay, difficulty remaining open to the new ideas and solutions. So remember that this is a spirit of harmony and agreeableness, not just my way or the highway. So looking at that is what needs to change there. An old belief that needs to come into more alignment towards equal beneficence. So we have someone also that's just will avoid difficult conversations, whether this is a business partnership, a project, or a relationship. The outcome here is you need to embrace the ability to communicate. You need to also, like I said earlier in the reading, be able to see things objectively. The sword indicates that you are stuck in it. You've pinned an idea on just one thing. And now you've got to remove that and find the way out through another solution. Okay? So you think you may have pinned the problem down. Your change is to remove that pin. You haven't pinned the problem down. With the Ace of Swords reversed, I feel someone thinks that they have pinned the problem down when in fact they need to remove the pin and be open to seeing things more objectively. So someone feels that they have pinned the problem down. And like I said earlier in the reading, they've attached themselves too much to this situation, this relationship. They aren't seeing things objectively. So stop fixating on one thing. Open your up and allow for a broader perspective. It really, this is what the Hierophant is about. There's just so, it's about the learning and expanding the ideas, the way of doing things. I feel it, well, this is, I feel that there's, don't limit your beliefs. So you think you've identified a problem, but it's preventing you from seeing the whole picture or the solution. The Hierophant, although it is associated like with the tradition, it also expands in our wisdom and broadens our beliefs, okay? Because it is the spiritual teacher. And that's just infinite wisdom, I feel. So don't think that you've really ever pinpointed and know it all. Just continue to expand your beliefs. I want one more card. In the world. So that is where you finally, what you've done is you've just leveled up. You've just completed a cycle. You've graduated. You've evolved. That's what is possible if you embrace this change. If the viewer embraces this change, the outcome is the world. And that is a very natural progression. So finally, you see the seed, potential that you've been overlooking, and the commitment to learning, the commitment to understanding others, the commitment to remaining open rather than pinning down your own thoughts and reasoning, and really coming into a new, broader sense of learning and growing. That's where you learn and grow. And so you complete a cycle, and you've just become more wise, and you've just become more confident, and you are able then to take on higher level challenges, higher level learning, higher level responsibilities. Now with great power, you have greater responsibility as well. And that also can tie into relationship with great individual power. When you have your full power, then you're ready to come into relationship with another individual who has their full power. Okay, so two whole, complete, powerful people then coming together. And the Ace of Swords, anything less than literally means you are not ready yet. But with that in mind, if you get to this, if you're acted on all these things here, then you are ready for great things in this world. And the world will bring you great things. You will create great things in this world. Okay? The universe will line them up for you, because now you have the power, and now you can take the responsibility for it. The relationship, the job, the entrepreneurship, the company, whatever it is, it just come into fruition. So that's what change needs to be made. And I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you like a personal reading, you can find me on my website, avaexperience.com. Thank you.